Wait,
Yo, yeah, welcome everyone. Sorry for the slight delay. That previous match took a bit longer, a bit more of the time that we thought it would take. But anyway, here we are with the finals pool showcase ready, and we're gonna commentate it with Mirage Fire.
hello everyone. I decided to also join in for the pool showcase. If you were here earlier for the Switzerland versus Ukraine match, it was a fire match. You should definitely check out the VOD later. But let's focus on things on hand. We are at the pool showcase for finals pool. Yeah, do we just want to get started on the Nomad one?
Yeah, I think we can hop straight into this no mod one. What the hell is our streamer doing? Okay, anyway, let's go. Is this pull star rating is gonna be 5.55, which is literally 5.6. So like, yeah, doesn't
It's
matter.
okay. It's okay. Anyway, starting off with the Nomad one here, we have a classic like bursty type of consistency map. Drain time is about 2 minutes. Sorry. Drain time is almost like 3 minutes ish. Stats wise, other than that, there's nothing too out of the ordinary. It is a bit, I guess, high on the AR side, 9.5, but that's nothing that no one can read. CS4, so again, nothing too out of the ordinary. It's a bit on the lower side of the BPM, so low BPM enjoyers can rejoice a bit. It's only 174, and yeah.
Yeah, it's also like a drum and bass song, very chill. The BPM for Nomad 1 is pretty standard, 175, especially considering that last time it was 200 BPM. And, well, according to your feedback, well, the previous Nomad 1 was not very enjoyable to play, but this one, we believe, has more of those generic aim patterns that are gonna be pretty chill to hit for everyone. And yeah.
Shouldn't be anything too out of the ordinary for our players here. I think most people should be comfortable with this type of map, especially this late into the game, or like into this tournament.
Yeah, for sure. This Nomad one is relatively short though, only like slightly below 3 minutes drain.
That is
So we're
too long.
already, yeah, that's too long. I need TV-sized Nomad one maps.
Where's my Sotark's farm map? 30-second Haramachi Clover. Anyone?
Exactly. No, but instead we're getting this Nomad one with the girl that's giving you a bombastic side eye.
What? That's definitely a way to put it.
Yeah, like just look at that glaze.
She's just watching you. But yeah, as we get into the final fourth of the map, the jumps here are a little bit more intense.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah, this is the most
consecutive
intense jump
jumps,
section.
so definitely has elements of both tap, a bit like bursts and aim. So
Yeah, it has some slider aim parts as well, that as we're seeing right now, close to the end of the map.
yeah, this final KI is definitely actually standing out a little bit more than the rest of the map. Definitely looks a lot harder actually. So still, at the end of the day, this is a 1-1. Should be pretty comfortable for most of our players, and I hope they enjoy it this week.
Yeah, we hope so as well. But anyway, let's get straight to the Nomad one.
Wait, Nomad 2.
Oh, fuck.
We're not going from Nomad 1 to Nomad 1.
So, this time in Nomad pool, we will have like 6 Nomad ones. But anyway, the second Nomad one of the Nomad pool is gonna be Boku Boku, which is another Hatsune Miku song. I swear to God, we've had like Hatsune Miku song throughout the like every pool of 6EC so far, and finals is not being the exception for this one.
Yep, this is a pretty traditional Nomad 2, 180 BPM, so medium BPM for 6 digits. AR9, OD 8.6, and CS 3.8. Rain time is only 2 minutes, so it's a little bit on the shorter end of things, but Make no mistake, this map is pretty stamina draining as well as has some pretty flowy parts as well. Should be relatively challenging for our players this week.
Yeah, well, you look at the first pre-KI section, it's really easy, but then you get to the actual streams of the map, and they are very tough. They are both stamina draining and test your flow really well. There's gonna be some of the longer streams as well because, well, guys, we're getting to finals. The maps gotta be way harder than they were in semis. In fact, the gap between semis pool is 535 and this one is 555. So yeah, 0.2 star rating difficulty change. And the first KI section was closed and was that really long 180 BPM stream. And even after that stream, there is just more of them, which tests your flow and stamina even more.
Yep. We are approaching at the end of the map already. As mentioned earlier, the map is relatively short, so you gotta keep your combo game here. You want to get like a good score, and that's the end of the map already. But again, pretty stamina draining, pretty flowy as well for its BPM. So definitely one you wanna practice.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm a
move
very
on to
nice.
Mod 3.
Gonna be Night Parrot.
Okay, this is one of the maps I actually have not. Well, I probably shouldn't say that as a commentator, but I've not seen this map before. But according to our poolers, this is Space Flow Alt with some aim control. So
Yeah,
that,
replay made by Clars. So yeah, gotta expect this map have a lot of those aim control patterns, which of the beginning we're already seeing a couple of which.
looking at the map stats real quick, there's nothing. This is also on the shortest end of the stick. This is only about. This is slightly less than 2 minutes in drain. AR is on actually only AR 9, so this is actually kind of low for alt map. Yes, a little bit on the bigger size, 3.5, so your surface a little bit bigger than you're used to, but nothing too out of the ordinary.
That's
Oh,
right.
okay, I see this. I see the flow alt part here. Oops, some tricky section here. Ooh, okay,
Ooh,
that one's actually pretty
okay.
nice.
Okay, guys, the actual flow streams are gonna be not in No Mode 2, but in No Mode 3. Who would have thought? What the fuck? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's
Oh my
that's
god.
very tough.
I'm gonna.
That's very
I can
tough.
foresee a lot of breaks on that. Ooh, a bit of snap here as well, actually. So, not only flow alt, some decent amount of snap angles as well. Yeah, in order to play this, you will need skill sets of both flow alt and comfortable snap alt. Be a pretty interesting map.
Yeah, but unfortunately, or fortunately, for many players who are going to be playing this map, it's already the end of the map, and there's not going to be anything hard left on the map itself. GG.
Let's move on to Nomad 4. Oh, it's this map.
She asked what my life is like.
Oh no, this Nomad 4. Slider Tag is the name of the game here this time around. Again, on the shorter end of the side, only 1 minute and 40 seconds. So, gotta keep your focus up for only a short time, but make no mistake, this map is incredibly hard with the slider tech elements. You will be dropping a lot of accuracies or even combo if you don't follow the sliders properly.
Yeah, well, this map is just way harder than the previous Nomad 4 in semifinals that we saw. This is actual slider tech.
Yep. You see your classic slider tech shapes with slider techs that that you have to follow in order to preserve your combo. This is definitely not the type of map you want to side read.
Yeah, this is the type of Nomad 4 that you're used to seeing in like really high star rating pools, and somehow this guy managed to map it for only being 5.2. And this is what like the actual slider tech in those higher ranked tournaments should feel like. So yeah, we're decided to get some of those for this final spool.
With some practice, I think this map should still be relatively doable. I do think this is pretty hard, but
Yeah.
we'll see how our players perform on this.
Bro, Chad is saying boring ass Nomad 4. Just you wait for the funny maps, okay? Last time it was Shardis like a melody, this time, well, you'll see.
Moving on to Nomad 5. 4 seasons. Let's go over the stats real quick again. 2 minutes in drain time. Drain, not length, remember. 220 BPM, slightly higher than last week's Nomad 5 in terms of like BPM. Other than that, stats-wise, there's nothing out of the ordinary. It's AR 9.2, so... Oh my god. But yeah. This week's this week's Nomad 5 will test you on finger control, high BPM finger control, and speed, according to the notes here.
Yeah, well, last time Nomad 5 was just stamina speed without like any finger control. This time stamina goes for that Nomad 2 map that you've already seen before, and this Nomad 5 actually covers like a higher BPM side of those tapping maps with a bunch of really challenging finger control, which I believe is fairly balanced. But yeah.
But other than that, this does seem, well, of course it has finger control as you mentioned, but like other than that, it does seem like your classic speed map for the most part. Just high BPM bursts here and there. So should be pretty doable.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Some
my God.
longer,
Oh my
longer
God.
nose
Okay, those are
streams.
pretty
Yeah,
long.
it still does test like some stamina for sure, but not as much as the last one. This one is more about like your speed cap and just how stable you are on the higher BPM side of Nomad 5 maps.
It's like a really fun map actually.
Unfortunately, could not get a replay for it because I'm skill issued.
It's okay. The age is just getting to you, don't worry about it. Anyways, moving on to Nomad 6. What have we have this time? What is the gimmick this time?
It's
Let's go with
AR7 reading.
I see. AR7 reading. Drain time about 2 minutes 20 seconds. Stats wise, other than AR7, okay, I guess it's slightly on the small side of terms of circles. It is a circle size 4.7. A bit smaller than what you're usually used to, but
Yeah, well,
okay.
on the replay, this map looks like relatively easy, but trust me, I tried to make a replay for it. I get like 95% accuracy. I don't know how Claros FC it with 300s and makes it look so fucking easy. It's not, guys. It's not. Just trust me. It has just those weird rhythm patterns as well.
Yeah,
and like a bunch of overlaps.
Yeah, there's some overlaps to be sure. Overall, the map also just feels incredibly dense, actually, so that's something to take note of. If you love the nature of the song, as you mentioned already, there's some sections where you have to like burst and then stop for a bit before tapping the next note. So kind of a tricky in what 6 that we have here. Oh, and the 1/3 section as well.
Yeah, it's very tricky. Last Nomad 6, I mean Nomad 5, which was Roxanne, was like it had overlaps, but it was really simple with that like rhythm part. This one is so tricky. Like multiple like BPM changes And yeah, you just cannot sight read this. Like,
What
yeah,
the-
because it will fuck you up, guys.
Oh my god. I actually misread that one because like I was confused. Yeah, this is definitely not a side remap. Oh my god. Okay. I don't like these patterns personally.
Oh,
There's some patterns in reading where I'm just like allergic to. Even if it's technically not that hard. As we get into the final Ki here. Yes, it's still mostly most of this, like what you've already seen, overlaps here and there. Should be a pretty interesting map. I wonder how plays will perform. Actually, yeah, I'm actually really curious to see how plays will perform this week.
yeah. Any gimmick, even any gimmick teams.
Definitely an interesting map. Looking forward to see it. And that will wrap up the normal Nomad pool. Let's switch over to Hidden One. You probably know more about this than me, Philoxen, so.
Oh, that's our first custom for this pool. Honeypie, Mad by Lighting. Speaking of the stats, is 230 BPM jams. It's like a swing-ish map as well. So yeah, and just the song. The song is so good. But yeah, it has both slider aim and like really fast jumps. So yeah, you can already tell. You can already tell it's gonna be a really hard map. Probably one of the hardest in this finals pool.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, after many nerfs.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I am seeing this map for the first time, but it looks really fun actually. Am I correct to assume the mapper was Lightning? 'Cause
Yeah.
like I said, okay. Huge shout out to him, of course. Thank you for this custom map. This looks really fun actually for a hidden player. I can already foresee someone being slow slider.
This is evil. Yeah, a little chill part before another KI. Although this one is still pretty chill. The jumps are not so spaced. Same for those slider jumps. Yeah, and here we are approaching the last KI. Yeah, which is definitely one of the hardest parts of the map. Yeah, and the jumps are just so wide.
Yeah, they're going pretty much. They're incredibly wide, actually. Yeah, pretty snappy sections in between as well. So this should definitely be a pretty challenging map this week.
Yeah, it requires a lot of aim control and just consistency.
And that was the hidden one again. Shout out to Lightning for this awesome custom. This look really fun. And yeah, let's move on to hidden 2 for now. Oh boy. Okay,
Oh.
where do we start?
Big Stab
Alright.
receives 3 mentions.
Alright, where do we start? Mason Book Girl, alright. If you've never heard of them before, then you might be new to this tournament scene, in which welcome to tournaments. If you're familiar with the name and you know what Bathroom is, like the song of it, obviously, you should be pretty familiar with the song and like, yeah. This map in general, overlap heavy reading map. AR8, it is also. Oh my god, you guys are demons. This is also a 4-minute long.
It's 4 minutes.
Drain time realistically is only 3 minutes and 49 seconds, so
So that's still a lot.
that's still a lot. But yeah, your classic stats like AR8, hit for Enduro as you'd expect, CS4, OD 7.0. Ooh. Okay, no, I'm not gonna ask that question, but yeah. It's pretty long into. Definitely requires a lot of consistency to be good at this and to get a good score as well.
Yeah, this is the less popular bathroom map set because, well, the more popular one that was pulled in 6WC3 Grand Finals. Pretty sure most of you are familiar with it. This one, on the other hand, is not like as reading heavy, but yeah, still, it has a lot of parts that you have to memorize, and also test a couple of different skill sets, like slider aim, for example. And yeah, I believe just has some other aim parts. But of course, the emphasis is on those reading sections. And as I'm saying, that we're only halfway through the map.
See, that is actually my biggest issue. Like, it's actually a really good map. Like, don't get me wrong. This is a really good map to play. This might be this is definitely easier to read than Nomad 6, so this makes sense.
Yeah, to be fair, it's
it makes
balanced.
Sense. It's just, my god, another 4-minute hidden two. You're the demon.
Yeah, out of all the maps that we've showcased so far, this is the longest map.
Yeah, this is the longest map. The first map that you guys decided to pull longest hidden two. You guys hate your players.
Yeah, we're approaching the last PI of the map finally.
This is the first map that crosses 3 minutes in threshold.
Oh yeah.
Every other map
No, but-
starts under 3 minutes, and then you get the hidden two, and it's like, hey guys, 3 minutes 49 seconds.
Hey, watch this.
Okay, this is pretty funny. I won't lie, but yeah. Okay, guys, at least it's not snow irony. Let's look at it that way.
Oh yeah. Snow irony will be just pick disrespect to the players.
Or what is the other one? I forgot. There's
Snow irony, faithlessness.
Yeah, faithlessness. That was the one I was thinking of.
Unfortunately, that one was used in previous 6EC iteration.
Oh, so that's the issue there. I
Yeah,
see.
that's the issue. So we get this instead.
Alright, didn't do out of the way. That was actually really long. Surprisingly enough, this is not actually the longest map in the pool. Look forward to the rest of the pool. Let's get into Hidden 3, a fantastic map.
Hey.
Theme 207, the map by Kyo, a fantastic tech mapper. Huge shout out to him. This is not a custom, but please go check out his tech maps. They're amazing. For this week in 3, we have a tapping tech map, according to the notes at least. Duration-wise, 2 minute drain. A bit higher, well, not high, but normal AR, 9.3 CS4. So other than that, there's nothing too out of the ordinary. But yeah, tapping tech Hidden 3.
Yeah, well, last time tapping tech was in Hard Rock 3 slot, so this time is in Hidden 3. We're already seeing a lot of those kick sliders alongside those tapping parts, even some I would say like cut bursts that we saw in the beginning of the map. But now it's just more focused on tech and not on the tapping sections of the map. But yeah, there's still gonna be like around 1 or 2 streams like each 30 seconds of the map. So your classic tapping tech nomad Hidden 3 map.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, definitely has some flow elements to this map as well. So again, not a map you want to side read. Definitely not. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. These are the cut streams that I was talking about. Yeah, and even the outro is pretty challenging. Like you just cannot rest at any part of this map.
Should be a pretty fun map this week. Hope players enjoy this.
Oh, that's for
I
sure.
personally would at least. And that wraps up the hidden pool already. Well,
Hey,
already
let's go.
hidden 2 was as long as hidden 1 and hidden 3 combined. But let's move on to the Hard Rock pool. We start off with a banger, Dreamcatcher, Chase Me. A classic Hard Rock 1 map. It's a, if I remember correctly, this should be literally pure Hard Rock 1 jumps at 200 BPM. Drain time wise is it loading?
Yeah, it's 3 minutes long.
Uh,
Oh,
3 minutes. We'll make it 4 minutes with including the load
yeah,
time.
double it and give it to the next person.
Sorry, it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes of loading time.
Oh, okay.
Maybe accident just like. Oh, is it loading? Oh no.
Nah.
Just click.
Alright, we're using the Fraud's hidden play, guys. It's time.
I mean, we can either use yours or you can just let autoplay it, I guess, if it doesn't work. Like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Nice.
Anyways, Hard Rock 1. Let's get back into this now. Okay. Yeah, as mentioned previously, 200 BPM. This should be pure jumps. Not even awkward. Okay, never mind. That was just a pentagon. I lied.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly awkward. But yeah, high BPM jumps. It should be pretty familiar for most people, I think. This is actually a relatively popular map, so I think it's a banger though. I like this. I like this.
And yeah, as mentioned, this map doesn't really have tapping. I think it has like one burst in the whole map.
It does. I mean, even
yeah.
that's all of that actually. Actually, it should be now if there's anything. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely huge shout outs to our replayer for this map. Can we see who's making the replay for this map?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I mean, they already saw it earlier, but like, huge shout out to Perry Crayola for this replay. Thank you, Perry.
Thank you, Perry. We wouldn't have been here without you. So, yeah, really appreciate your work.
But yeah, back to the map a little bit. As you can already see, there's nothing too out of the ordinary. It's just 200 ppm comfort jumps. Don't think players will be too caught off guard on this one. Compared to Nomad 1, for example, this is much less bursty, so... Oh, look, there's a triplet. So,
Oh, what?
That's crazy. That's a
it's
second
happening
triplet.
map.
That's a second triplet in the entire map, so yeah.
This is just, yeah.
This is raw aim.
Yeah, this map is like a mix of previous rounds, Nomad 1 and Hard Rock 1. Because, well, previous Hard Rock 1 was just like pure aim, but at 175 BPM. And previous Nomad 1 was 200 BPM jump, so now we combined them, and that's what we get. 200 BPM, pure aim, Hard Rock 1 map from Dreamcatcher.
Oh.
Bro, Perry, oh my god, Perry.
Perry.
We hope that we were relying on you.
Like, SMH.
Yeah, SMH.
Washed. I'm sorry, Perry. I'm sorry, Perry.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Perry. I'm sorry, Perry. I'm sorry, Perry.
Perry's in the chat shit.
I'm sorry, Perry. I'm sorry.
Run, close the stream, shut down. Oh my god, it actually ended.
Yeah.
I was afraid we actually ended the stream by accident.
Oh yeah, that was Hard Rock 1. Let's move on to Hard Rock 2. The flower. Oh my god, this map is demon as well. All right, let's go over the stats real quick. Drain time 3 minutes. BPM 158. CS. Well, as you would expect from your precision map, this is CS 6.5 OD10 AR10. Nothing too crazy yet, right? Well, this map, slider aim is the name of the game here. You need to be following these sliders very precisely in order to well, not lose your combo and also preserve your accuracy preferably. Speaking of act, this map is actually incredibly hard to act from my experience. The song is just in pretty slow by nature, and low BPM in hard rock tends to be pretty hard to act. I actually think okay, well, this is more personal recommendation, but you might need a small offset for this map actually. But
Oh,
yes, from past experience at least. But just a personal recommendation. Just do what you think is right. But yeah, pretty hard. What the?
well,
Pretty hard to act. Pretty difficult
yeah.
map actually. So it will be interesting to see how players do on this.
Oh, okay. We volumed up.
Yeah, the song is this song in particular is a bit quiet. So my bad, viewers. I was yapping for a bit too long. Yeah, some pretty long slider shapes here and there, some slider ticks in them as well. A little bit awkward. So
Yeah, it's honestly well. I guess we love slider aim for Harvick too. Ever since we tried to pull a different skill set for Harvick too. For example, in round of 16, where it was like low BPM finger control, no one fucking picked the map. So ever since then, we've been pulling slider aim Harvick too.
I'm starting to believe you guys just hate Hard Rock 2 players. I don't remember every single pull, to be fair, okay. But I feel like there's correct me if I'm wrong, of course, right? But I feel like there has been a lot of all or tech now by now, but
No, this is totally not targeted. Okay.
I mean everyone's free to correct me if I'm wrong, but they have something out for Hard Rock 2 players. But yeah, we're approaching the end of the map
No.
again. Pretty slow or pretty low BPM Hard Rock 2 slider aim, 3 minutes long. You need to practice this map. You might need offsets that will based on your personal preference, but yeah, practice is on. This is one of the harder, deceivingly harder map.
Yeah, but we're finally done with it, and it's time for the banger for Magic Girl Hard Rock 3.
Oh, is that another Perry replay?
Oh yeah, another crazy FC from Perry incoming. Thanks
you,
for
Perry.
collaborating with us and getting that magnificent replay.
Yeah, let's go over the map stats again real quick. I promise I won't yap for too long. 4 minutes in drain time, 156 BPM, so this is another low BPM, but this is more on the tapping side of things. As you can see, there's a good amount of flow. This will be an aim control, or aim flow control, Hard Rock 3. Other than that, AR10, OD10, your classic CS 5.2, so we haven't had much tapping yet in the Hard Rock pool, so this will be the one that fulfills this role, so to say.
Yeah, that's right. And the map is also 4 minutes long. This is the first map to out-drain the Hidden 2.
Oh my god. that is the statement of all time.
No,
It's not even on one of the XXX ones.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. The fools are cooking. But yeah, this is the longest well, as besides tiebreaker of course, but this is the longest map in the pool. So if you hate long maps, don't worry, this is the last of them.
Yeah, that's right. As you can see, we're only 1/3 of the map through. Yeah, it's just pure like aim control check, and yeah, some burst, some like low less notes, like pure note streams, and yeah.
Should be pretty hard to act for players actually, considering they're usually not comfortable on low BPM stuff. But we'll see how the players do this week. I personally am a low BPM enjoyer, but
Oh, okay.
we hate speed here. Oh,
Yeah, Perry hates speed as well.
that's not my fault that I'm speed capped at 170, and it's going worse because I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm gonna be speed capped at 160 soon.
Yeah, so yeah, if you're speed capped at 170, this map is for you. Lunexa is about to pop off on that map.
I'm looking forward to UFC till next year.
Yeah. But if I remember correctly, in previous 6DC iteration, we also had Magic Girl in the pool, in one of the pools. But it was DT3.
Yes, I actually remember playing that map.
I remember everything.
Damn.
I remember 6EC as the previous iteration of 6EC as if it was yesterday.
He's the grandfather of 6EC. He remembers the history of all.
Yes, the amount of planning I had to do to actually win 6EC is just crazy.
Absolutely phenomenal.
So yeah, I'm very happy to get that nostalgia when seeing this Hard Rock 3 in the pool of new 6EC iteration. Thanks Perry Crayola for making it happen.
And that will wrap up the Hard Rock pool as well. Some pretty interesting maps here and there. A lot of bangers. Yeah. Alright. Can I make that joke in this stream? Yeah, sure, why not? And let's move on to the worst mod of every pool. It's DT time. And we're starting off with DT1.
Withering Flower.
This is actually first time for me seeing this map, but let's go over the stats incredibly quick. 2 minutes long, AR 9.8. So slightly higher than your usual. Other than that, nothing too special. 225 BPM, pretty comfortable DD1 aim range, aim BPM range. So
yeah, this is the far map of the pool. You can see those star jumps. It's at 225 BPM, so yeah, one of the fastest aim maps in this pool, if not the fastest. But yeah, this is the map where if you like get 99% accuracy, you definitely get like 250 PP, and yeah.
oh no,
Oh no.
oh no, PP inflation. You can't hide the score from GTX.
Yeah, guys, don't let this map inflate your Wait. Wait, no.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
Okay.
Your mind is just in the gutter. I mean, what? Anyways. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Just speed aim DT1. This really does look like fun, actually.
Yeah, actually not anymore. Ban this against Perish is too good. Yeah, on God. Yeah, some harder jumps are coming in. Okay.
Okay, that one was actually hard.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, shit.
Okay, the final KI of the map is actually.
Oh.
What the?
We need to talk.
Oh no. It's okay. It's okay, Perry. I don't like farming either, so you're excused. Let's move on to GT2.
Hey,
Bursty speed, 245 BPM, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds in terms of terrain. Other than
yeah,
that,
guys.
map-wise, nothing too outstanding. But yeah, this is your classic GT2 speed map.
Yeah, this is where the things get real. This time it's 5.55 star rating pool, so we finally can pull something really speedy and tapping heavy. So yeah, as you can already see so many 5 and 6 node bursts at 245 BPM, and they're gonna be consistently appearing throughout the map. And yeah, that's a definitely a big jump from the previous DT2, which was only 1 minute long and didn't have like that high BPM and as many bursts as this one does.
Yeah. Also, just for the viewers, real quick, I do believe this map is 245 BPM. It does show 367 at the bottom
Oh,
left,
fuck.
which is definitely not true. This is definitely not 300, like 367 BPM. The average BPM for this map should be 245. So
Wait,
no.
what?
What?
They want to waterboard me.
No,
What did I do?
we were picking on Perry.
What? When? That did not happen.
I mean, you were the one who said we need to talk. Yeah, good luck. Good luck later with waterboarding. I mean, anyways, for Philoxen.
Anyways,
Yeah, just your classic 5-note burst. Nothing.
yeah, there is
Yeah.
no aim on the map, like at all. So yeah,
No, there's aim. Otherwise, it would be fully stacked. Like a hit sound difficulty.
oh damn, fair enough.
Or like you have to make it CS0 if you want to like say there's no
Oh,
aim.
heart. Oh, cute. True. Yeah, I really like our DT pool. I think this is gonna be like my favorite DT pool, in like comparing to the previous 6EC
Oh.
pool.
Oh my god, I'm seeing the
Um,
DT3. I know why now.
Yeah, and you will find out why in like 5 seconds.
Oh my god.
Because this is
Oh my god.
this is Time My Rope
You're lucky there's no 6
from the
APC
children of Bottom.
player here. Yeah, damn. Alright, DT3, Time I Rope. One of Philoxen's one of Philoxen's favorite maps, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's go quickly over it. Medium BPM finger control, 198 BPM. Yes, it says 297 down there, but it's 198. Brain time 2 minutes 40 seconds. AR's 9.7. Yes, 6.3. So nothing too out of the ordinary. A bit larger CS than maybe usual, but again, you won't notice it. You definitely won't.
Yeah, this map just has so many doubles and triples that are like changing like so randomly. Like you yeah you cannot really like just play this map by sight reading it. Like yeah, you just got no chill when playing this map. Also, when playing when doing a replay for this map, some tragic things happened. So I popped off. I FC this map was like 98% accuracy. Then I'm sending the replay, and then Tian Ling is sending his replay at the same time. I've seen it was 99. That was totally tragic. The worst part about it was that he sniped me like the second after I set my FC. So like I got sniped after 1 minute, after 1 second. So yeah, some fun fact. Anyways, here's the more dense finger control section of this map. which I believe we're gonna be seeing the most breaks on from the players, because just look at this shit. Anyway, the part has ended, but even after that, there is still a quarter of the map left, with a really challenging last KI.
Should be pretty fun. Looks pretty challenging.
Should be.
I may sound like a broken recorder, but it's definitely not one that you want to side read either. I think. Surprisingly, a lot of like technical elements in concentrated sections of this map.
Yeah.
Very good accuracy from a replayer. Well,
Yeah, Tian Ling definitely improved a lot, so props to him. It's so unfortunate that they couldn't make it for the Polish A team, because they got ranked up because of CSR. But like, imagine what Poland would have had if this guy was in 6 digits.
let's move on to DD4 for now. I have absolutely no clue what this is. Oh wait, what the heck? There's even a video.
There's a video. That's my map. I put this shit, so like blame me if you don't like it.
Okay, DT4. This week we have a 1 minute 28-second drain time map. Low AR is after DT. This is sitting at AR 7.7, slightly higher than Nomad 6, but slightly lower than Hidden 2. CS 5, and this is very clearly a old map DT4.
Yeah, some grid mapping, linear patterns, and yeah, with a lot of overlaps and just geometrical aim. And yeah, it's really fun to play, and it's also one of the gimmick maps of the pool.
And yes, just to confirm for our viewers, this is 7.7 after DT, not before. Not before.
Yeah, because before DT, it's actually AR 5.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, the OD is kind of low, because it's just OD 7.9, but that's not that's nice, because like, well, you're seeing those patterns, you understand it, like it doesn't matter what the OD is, it's just really hard to hit, like, regardless.
Classic
And
DT4, old map, but one you also should definitely practice. With that, we have the DT pool out of the way, the worst mod in the game. Cough, cough. Let's move on to free mods. Oh my god.
Izabakumori, oh my god.
Oh my god, I've seen this. I've seen this map like 3 times this week. I've seen this map like 3 times this week. Not this diff, and I do admit it on map, but oh my god. It's a banger though, I'll give him that. Non-use.
Sure.
Free mod 1. Allow me to do the quick rundown again. 3 minutes, 20 seconds in drain. BPM is, well, it says 330 at the bottom, but I think the average is 220, so don't worry, this is not a 330 BPM speed map or anything like that. It's still pretty quick, but yeah. CS4, AR9, so no advantage or like no buffer CS4's hard rock players.
Yeah. Well, why does it say 330 BPM? What happened?
That should be like the high. I think this layout always displays the highest BPM in the map, not the average. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So.
But anyway, all the previous Fremont ones were like low BPM, but this one is really high. It's 220 BPM jump. So yeah, this one and DT1 are the two that have the highest BPM jumps, the fastest jumps. But yeah, the difference between this one and the DT1 is that this one is longer, and the patterns are definitely not as generic as they are on DT1.
Yeah, I think these are more awkward. Especially, yeah, these are definitely more awkward to aim for.
Yeah, that's awkward aim, which is really fast as well.
Banger. Fortunately, there's not. I mean, I guess there's not much to say about this. I'm sorry.
There's not much, it's just the
It's like
same thing going over and over again.
that's the same problem I have with the other maps, dips of this map. I guess.
Oh, I see.
Well, it's a banger song though, so I'll forgive it. Yeah, I like this one. It was a banger.
Yeah, we forgive you. Oh, okay. That's a funny pattern. But yeah, anyway, the Kia is just similar to what we've already seen. So yeah, I would say the difficulty of the map is contributed very thoroughly throughout the map. As it doesn't really have a diff spike, it's just consistent, like the same jumps over and over. Okay, and of course we needed to have some ending jumps after like a 3 second pause.
But yeah, that will be Fremont 1 wrapped up. Let's move on to Fremont 2, which is supposedly the anti-mod map of the pool. But I mean, there's an interesting twist here this time actually. All right,
Because
let's go.
it's a custom map.
Oh, it's actually custom. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see it actually.
Yeah.
Custom by Evangelion, man. I see. Fire. Let me go through the stats real quick because there's another caveat there. 3 minutes in drain time. Okay, AR8, alright. But it is it's not CS5 actually this time around. We have CS 4.8. So this is slightly, like very slightly more on the generous on the generous side in terms of hard rock. More generous than usual at least. Even if
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
slightly. 144 BPM suggests that this is all.
It's just like low BPM. It's not like really. I mean, yeah, you can see some like more spaced bursts, but they are pretty chill to hit anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
And-
probably know this map better than me, so.
Yeah, so this map has like those some weird rhythms. Even though there's like no overlaps or anything, you just gotta listen to the song because the rhythm of the song might fuck you up. So yeah, you just need to have like a good sense of rhythm to understand like which burst you have to start tapping earlier or later, and you'll be fine. But yeah. I would say yeah, practice this map at least like 5 or 6 times if you have troubles with understanding when you should start tapping. Like it's
Oh my
it's
god.
it's kind of easy to get combo on this map, but like as you can see, our replayer is getting only 92%. So like yeah, the map speaks for itself. That like yeah, it tests reading, and the low BPM is what makes it even like harder to act, I would say.
Oh, the OD on this map is actually surprisingly high. The OD is sitting at 9, which is really high for a like low SR, well, low SR without mod map. So definitely challenging to act this one, especially with like, or at least for me, like the weird nature of the song, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, and as we're approaching the end, the map gets harder and harder. Oh, what?
What the heck?
we are getting a funny slider.
Is that?
Holy OD9, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, OD9 is really high. Like
Yeah,
that's high.
guys,
That's as high as some of our DT maps, and DT maps have usually like a multiply on OD. So
yeah.
yeah, definitely not an easy map to
But
act.
it's finals pool. Now we're talking. OD9 might happen as you're seeing on this free mod too. So yeah, get used to it.
Spin to win.
Win to win. Holy shit.
Let's move on to the next map. Fremont 3 time. Another OD9
My
map that I
god, they pulled
noticed.
Funk. They pulled Funk for Fremont. We actually get Funk. It's slider aim as well. So yeah, it's techie. And is low BPM as well. Just 140.
Yeah, 155 BPM, Fremont 3, slightly under 2 minutes. AR9, CS 4.2. Again, another super hard to act map as well. This is OD9, so be careful.
Yeah, enjoy your kick sliders. Don't let them trip you up.
No one's gonna combo. No one's gonna act this
No
one.
one's comboing that.
No one's acting this one. That's for sure. Actually.
Well, GG. Wait, how is our replayer doing so well? Who's the replayer for this one?
Um,
Oh, TN. Okay, of course.
okay, I see.
How is bro so good?
But yeah, as you can see, some more slider aimy type of map. Pretty long sliders. Some of them, well, that's the one that you just saw also has a slider tick, so not every single one of them are cheesable. If you want to cheese, please practice.
Yeah, this map is just so hard, like everywhere. Like there is no parts to just like chill and get the free combo. It's always like so tense. But yeah, with that we're gonna be finishing this free mod 3, and we're gonna see one of the best maps of the pool, and my personal favorite custom map for this pool, which is gonna be our really cool tiebreaker, which is gonna be a custom from Shinjuku, and it's Ludison Beast Mode.
Ooh, okay. Now I'm excited.
Yeah,
Ludison map tiebreaker. Okay.
it's just so good.
I've not seen the map yet, so I'm very curious to see. This is about slightly slower than 5 minutes. According to the stats, 240 BPM, but yeah. Philosopher probably knows more about this map, so I'll let him do most of the talking here.
Yeah, this map is 5.9. As you can tell by the sound of the map,
Wait.
of the song,
Wait, what did you say? Wait, hold on, what did you say? 5.9?
5.9. Yep.
Oh,
And here you can tell by.
oh my god. These
Yeah, so
cannons look really fun, but
Yeah, this is one of the harder parts of the map. After that, the BPM is gonna change. It's gonna become lower, and the map will become a bit easier. But yeah, those kick sliders is definitely one of the. This is definitely a good finishing part for this first tag section. Which, if you hit, yeah, that's the rest of the map
my
will not be challenging for you.
god.
This is after the nerfs, by the way. It used to be way
my
earlier.
god. Wait, you're not actually kidding, right? This is 5.9?
This is 5.9. And yeah, here is the BPM change part. It's now like 180, I think. BPM like streams and burst. They're combined with light tech as well. So yeah, this is kind of like less intense part where you can get more combo. But yeah, still, it's very much challenging.
Very
Oh,
fun map
175.
though.
Yeah.
Very, very fun map. Looks incredibly fun. Another shout out to our custom mapper for this. You remember who it was? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was Shinjuku.
Oh, yeah, right, Shinjuku, yeah. That's incredibly fun, actually.
Yeah, here just some more aim, and then
Oh.
it's gonna be like a kind of long build up to the last Ki and respectively the hardest Ki of the map.
It gets harder.
It gets harder.
It gets harder.
Yep. Are you ready to see it?
No words has struck more fear into my heart than this.
Here's the build up, pretty chill.
I don't think it's gonna be too chill and miss on this. Guaranteed.
It's true. It's so true. Again, alt section
Oh
here
my
before
god.
the last Ki, and the last Ki is gonna be even more rough. And well, here we begin. Look at those.
Oh my god.
This is just wild.
Oh my god.
This is truly the div spike of the map. The things you saw in the beginning, yes, they are hard, but these jumps are what make this map 5.9. And if you hit that in match, then I don't know, you should be screened from this tournament, bro. Like honestly.
This is a screening test tiebreaker. Is there one more build up or no?
No, that's just the outro
Okay.
of this crazy tiebreaker.
Yeah, definitely an amazing tiebreaker, no doubt. Like this is really good. I would love to play this.
So yeah, huge shout outs to all of our custom mappers. And yeah, we hope you players will enjoy this poll and we'll upload it really soon to the main sheet. But yeah, with that, the showcase is gonna be over as we have showcased all the maps. And yeah, it's been Philoxen and Mirage Fire. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. And yeah,
Oh, wow.
we're gonna be finishing this stream now, I guess. So, any final words, or we can just?
No. Also, shout out to Frawan for the stream, of course. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely carried that stream, that pool showcase. But yeah, we're gonna be seeing you all next week when finals matches start. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and yeah, we'll see you later. Bye bye.